Hi. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh my gosh. Let me know when you're here. Let me know when you find me. I know it's going to take probably a hot second. So let me know when you can find me. Let me know when you can hear me. There is an absolute lot to talk about. Hey, I see people finding the video. Once you are here, give me a holler. Once you are here, give me a holler. Who said hey? Who's watching? Let me know when you find me. It always takes a hot second, and I don't know why that is, but hi. So we're just gonna be patient as people find this video because this is a very, very, very big video. I feel like bursting. Oh, fantastic. I still can't find it on Moon Rising Circle. I can't find my own video. Oh, here we are. Oh, thank you, Jamie. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm just gonna tag some people to find us, and then we're gonna get started. Ooh. Ah, you guys. Okay, my loves. Who's excited? Who's curious? Who feels like they know? And how is everyone today? Because again, I know we're still going to have a minute until people find this. I can also tell you that this is such an important announcement that I already shed some tears in a beautiful way. It's going to be massive. Please share with me how you are. Please share with me how you're feeling. Please share. How are you? Give me a type. Tell me who's here. Tell me who's watching. Watching. Hey. I'm trying to see if I can. I really need 2 whole screens. I need to upgrade. Someone said my energy is glittery. Oh, thank you, Sonita. Yay. Oh, I'm sorry. I see you saying I feel lonely. Yeah, it's definitely a bit easier to watch on Facebook, but wherever you want to watch, we're in both places. Feeling loved and connected. I love that. Hey, Robin. Yeah, it's always a little tricky, right? But here we are. We found each other. Oh my gosh, guys. Literally, Source woke me up at 5 in the morning. They woke me up at 5 in the morning. They keep doing this around really important things. They're like, Emily, you need to know this. And I'm like, I also need sleep, guys. I also need sleep. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Stephanie. I am sending love. Oh, it didn't happen. Keep the thoughts positive, my love. It's going to be all right. Everything that's meant to be will be. There is beauty in letting go. There is beauty in trusting. There is beauty in giving it over to Source, over to God, over to universe, over to angels. Angela's up in here. Hi. And Ayla's here. Hope I said your name right. Okay, we have about 18 people watching. I think it's about time to get cracking because you're like, Emily, what the heck is it? Well, it's not a pregnancy announcement. It's not a moving announcement. It's not a marriage, but it's some damn good shit. I can tell you that. Hey, Hema. Hi. Okay, so here's the goss. Hi, Pia. Hi. It's gonna be so hard for me not to be like, hey guys, as you all pop up. But I'm gonna try to keep focused. I have a list as well. Also, this is directly what I channeled from Source as I meditated before I came on. A journey like you've never taken before, the pinnacle of shifting the world's consciousness. Holy shit. The pinnacle of shifting the world's consciousness. I just got shivers. That is what has, I don't want to say landed in my lap because that's deeply not true. That is what the last few years of me deeply, can I just say, guys, please don't ever think that I don't do the work. Please don't ever think that I don't heal too. I do it right with you. I've been doing it deeply for years. I've gone all the way in, the mother wound, the father wound, you name it. I've been a true living example of this work. And hello to you all commenting. Know that I do see you, and I'm so happy. I love when you comment because then I know who's here. So thank you. Please keep commenting, even if I don't reply, or even if I reply later. Someone said they're tingling head to toe. You're going to be tingling a lot this whole live because it's that big. It's that big. So it didn't fall into my lap. Source has been putting me through the absolute healing ringer so that I could do this for the world. And this is about you. This is about you, guys. This is about how do we help you to shift. I'm already crying. Fuck. I'm going to be crying a lot. How do we help you truly step into the complete depths of who you are? And everybody says, not everybody, but a lot of people are like, I don't have anything to heal. I got it. And then they go into their relationships and they have the same things that happen in their relationships. They have their obstacles and money or whatever it is, all the things that people keep silent, people keep quiet. And the fact is, there's not a single person on this planet who can't massively benefit from this kind of healing. And what I'm so fucking excited to announce is this is not the same thing we've been doing. It's a little different. So here is, man, it brings me back to when I announced Clear Reborn and I was bawling. Cool. Here is the story. Here is how this came to be. So some of you know that in March, many of you know, in March, I was up in Dubai. If you're on my Instagram, pretty much every photo is from Dubai. So much so that people are like, where do you live now? Do you live in Dubai or do you live in London? I still live in London. So I went to Dubai and I had no fucking clue why Source was sending me there. I was like, why am I going to this big glitzy city that I know nothing about? I was like, practically, I love my house. I love it here so much. Why would I want to leave? Like, not that I don't like travel. And I was also like, okay, that's expensive. Do I want to put that investment? Is it worth it? Why am I going? Why am I going? And yes. Happy birthday, Holly. Happy birthday to Jamie yesterday. There's so many like moon rising diehards that have their birthday yesterday and today. It's like so cool. Happy flippin' birthday. I'm so blessed that you're spending it here with us in this huge announcement and this pinnacle of everything. I wish I had you all in a room right now, guys. I really deeply do. Okay, I gotta focus. All right. So I went to Dubai, had no fucking clue why I was sent to Dubai. And as one client, Helen, said to me, she's like, you're gonna make something really big while you're in Dubai. And I was like, yeah, probably, but I don't know what it is. And I was spinning my wheels. I was thinking is not the way. I was like, is it a love program? Like, what am I making? What have I not made? I was like, what is it? I don't know. And I got this beautiful orange notebook from a plane and I had little bees on it. And I was like, guys, what is it? I knew I was expanding the membership, but I was like, what the flip is it that you want me to do so badly that you got to take me to another country to trigger that download? And there was one night in the SLS Dubai, which is the nicest hotel I have ever stayed in. We're talking nothing but glitz and glamour and like the most amazing cars coming up to you and nothing but wealth vibes. It was super freaking nice. All my like rooftop photos come from the SLS. And it was like really late at night. And I was having a moment. You know, these are the moments that you guys don't see. You don't see the moments where I'm like, I don't know what to do. They happen to me too. Plenty, because I can feel that something is there, you know, you know this feeling. You know this feeling when you have a damn good idea, a damn good moment, a moment where something is about to pop, something is about to change, and you feel like you're so close to it, but you got no clue what it is. So I was like, what is it. And before they gave me that answer, I ended up at this crypto wow summit experience and being shoved from person to person to person to person to person, and found myself doing these little baby sound healing demos, and found myself having people walk up to me, like billionaires walking up to me, being like, "Who are you? Who are you? And what is that?" And still being a little bit, I guess, dense for Source, and my spirit guides being like, "This bitch don't listen." Still, I wasn't quite getting it. And then I found myself in an NFT gallery, and I was doing these things again, and still I wasn't quite getting it. And then it's about, I don't even know, 3 or 4 in the morning in the SLS Dubai, and I'm just like, I don't know what it is. And then this moment cracks open, and it's like, what do you want? And then I see the cycle. And I see this big circle. And I start scribbling notes. And they're like, this is not months. This is days. And I'm like, how many days? And I'm scribbling. It's 12. It's 12 days. And so the cycle was born. But it wasn't yet completed. The idea dropped in Dubai, and they told me it's this sound calibration cycle. And again, I'm like, what is this? What is this? I'm still not fully understanding it. Even though I am in these incredible penthouse parties where people are asking me to do all this sound healing, I'm still not cognitively getting like full body understanding what Source is trying to say to me. And then I go home and I work my arse off, and I go to the MBS Mind Body Spirit Festival, and I have a booth, right? I have a booth, and I'm doing my thing, and I'm like, again, why am I here? Why am I here? And I leave, and I realize why I'm there, because a lot of the people I met were there. The people I met were there were super important. Some of them became already clients and people who are doing this work, and some of them sparked me. And one in particular, again, sparked me. And right after that, I lost my voice. I couldn't talk. As you know, I deeply rely on my voice. And if you don't know, I'm also a professional singer, which is very important to this. And I lost my voice. And I said this in a post recently, the only times in my life when I have lost my voice, something massively huge came in. And this was the message from Source. And this is what it is. They took away my voice so they could put healing codes, global, huge healing codes into my vocal cords so that I could not only do karmic work, but actually upgrade you through singing. And finally, I listened. So in my silence, taking a few days off from clients, go to the park, and I'm sitting next to Crystal Thompson, who you guys know. And I'm just scribbling. I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring out what this is. And then I'm told that it's a 12-day recalibration. It's a 12-day recalibration through sound. And this is no singing bowl. This is no simple gong. No. This is a carefully curated experience. And this part, it's so deeply detailed, guys. It is so ridiculously detailed. They showed me this thing moving like a clock. And I kept seeing the number 12. There's 12 pieces. There's 12 movements. There's 12 parts. There's 12 classes. Okay, I got that. Fine. Now tell me what else. And they show me 4 plus 8 equals 12. It is 4 classes of shadow work, and then 8 classes. And the one that happens at the pinnacle of the shifting point. Let me go back. If you have a repeat cycle, you're doing this. If you have a repeat cycle in anything in your life, you might get out for a second, but then you come right back. You date the same person, you see the same thing, you see the same pattern, you have the same frustration, the same thing keeping you stuck here rather when you're supposed to be up here. To break a cycle, you break it, you exit, and you exit through a spiral. You climb the spiral. So for 4 days, you do the deep, deep work, and then you exit that. And when do you exit it? You exit it on the summer solstice. So this cycle, I'm not kidding when I say every detail is ridiculously specific. It starts June 17th. It starts right before we go to that next part of summer. It's 4 days, and then the turning point day is on the summer solstice. So it's 4 plus 8 equals 12. And as you go through this cycle, you break your cycle. You break your cycle. So what is this? This is 12 days to completely recalibrate your energy from head to toe to make a giant shift. And what is so mind-bogglingly amazing to me amongst all of this, besides the fact that like I've been splitting myself in two for a really long time, putting moon rising over here and putting my singing career over here. Guys, I legit I have a singing career. I have a vocal agent. I live here on a talent visa. I've made multiple albums, and yet no part of me ever put them together because my ego kept saying, that's not possible. I don't get it. And finally, I get it. I get it because Source upgraded me to be able to do it, which is also why you may see that there's a better microphone. And what you don't see down here is that there's the ability to make everything very much like it's live. For example, like this. So if we're delivering this through this way, you'll feel a lot. It's time. It's time for you. It's time for all of us. It's time for all of us. We have no moment to wait. We have no moment to waste. We have nothing really holding us back from stepping into our next best stage of life except ourselves, except what's been. But what's been is not what's coming. So you might go, how's this different from your karmic work? There still will be karmic work in it, but not all of it. Someone says this makes me want to get a better speaker, right? I've been using such basic tech for so long, and like to finally get this is like huge difference. But that's also because I knew I couldn't deliver this with a basic microphone. I knew that would not give you the effect of what this is. But anyway, when we're doing karma, okay, a lot of you have probably heard of Clear. This is a program that I ran in 2 versions, Clear and Clear Reborn, and super powerful work. This is karmic work. This is getting to the root of all the things. This is ridiculously strong, powerful, deep, deep, deep healing work that everybody needed 5 years ago, including myself. Well, I started it 5 years ago. But anyway, Clear was like the wrecking ball, right? Clear was the tower, if you speak in tarot terms. Clear was the massive, to quote Chelsea, unfucking to get rid of all the things that don't serve you, to put you in alignment. And it is intense. I'm not saying that this won't be intense, but it's not as intense. There's huge advantages. This is what I've been downloading. Doing this work through singing it with light codes, which I'm now also calling light frequency healing as of the last 2 weeks, it's smoother. It's a deeper integration. It's like everything kind of happens at once. And with that, you don't need as long. So the classes in this program are 30 minutes to 60 minutes. They're not 90 minutes. They're not meant to be. It is to the point. It is efficient. It is an easier way to heal. It is an easier way to take it in. And it's something that you don't need to overly cognitively understand. You just lie back and receive. And so that is the big announcement. The big announcement is that for the first time ever, I'm putting both of my worlds together, and we're doing deep, deep change work, deep healing work through singing, through the voice, and doing it properly and doing it right. And why we're doing it? Because we want to release old cycles. We want to change things. We want to upgrade. And with that, we have just no idea how powerful it is to completely shift your frequency. And I also want to say, if you're like, okay, what else? Oh, I just saw it. It's like 2020. All the numbers. It's 522, like 12, May 12th. For those that trust their gut instinct and already know my work and already know in your gut that like this is obviously super important for you. If you feel pulled to this, if you feel drawn to this, if you already know the power of the work that we do in Moon Rising and you're not going to wait a few days, this is so sacred that it's not public yet. So if you want to see it, please drop an emoji. If you want to see what this looks like, if you want to see the details of this next offering and what the cycle looks like, which is just so, even the page is visceral. Like, even the page makes me want to cry. Let me know, because we don't wait here. You already, if you're ready for that next level of going up and just, oh, I love all the emojis. Yes, guys. Yes. So, you know in your heart. So all I have to say with that is trust yourself. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it, but I also want to tell you that if you're new to me and you're not quite yet at that, oh, yes, please moment. If you're new to me, I understand that. And so with that, I've also made a 5-day experience, particularly for newbies, but really for anybody, where I will be explaining each piece of this in 5 days and showing a tiny glimpse of what it is. So if you're not quite sure who the heck is Emily Moon and what is Moon Rising yet, and you haven't yet dived in with me, then you also absolutely sign up for the, what is it called? Energy Codes 5-day transformation. So make sure that you're opted into that, because that is a way of getting that experience. So let me go into some details of what the cycle is, and then we're going to talk more about, I have no idea what cycles. I can't believe I've said it. It feels like I've it feels like I've birthed a child. Like, Source is like, what took you so long? And well, I had to heal into it. And with that, I want to say, I truly believe, I 100% believe that every single person watching this, that every single person that finds their way to Moon Rising has so much more potential than they've ever tapped into. Everybody has untapped potential. Everybody has untapped wealth and financial potential. Everyone has untapped potential in terms of how confident they feel, how well they connect to their family, their untapped potential with how they carry themselves, how people listen to them, how they hold themselves. My goal here, the whole thing is helping you to step into your full embodied self through your soul potential, through ascension. And that's what this is. So, if we're listening to like a gong bath, it's beautifully relaxing, but that's not this. This is a carefully curated experience to help you shift. So I'm going to read you tiny bits of it that I haven't said. And as I said, if you want to see what it looks like, drop an emoji if you want to take advantage of that 12% off, which is today only, not tomorrow, today. So what to share? 6 of them are live. 6 of them are self-led. They are between 30 and 60 minutes long. It is purposefully built so that even the most busy moms, busy bees, busy people with their career can manage it and not have to worry about time. Let me read this. Someone said, since Clear, which is again our there's another thing I have to say about that. Someone said, since Clear, I've been ascending constantly. It really was the unfucking for me too. I think this is my next step. I think it's everybody's next step. Guys, there are not so many moments in life when I am, the shivers that come again. Shit. I love it. It feels good, but it's also like overwhelming. There are only so many moments in life when I'm like 1,000 million% sure that something is important and a game changer and life changing. And this is one of those moments. I had this feeling when I made Clear. I have this feeling again now with the cycle. It is so deeply soul led. It is so deeply heart led. Like, I'm not kidding when I say every single detail of this, literally every detail is made from visions and things I've heard. Like, I just kept meditating and meditating and meditating, like, what is it? So it's like a spirit guide was like, hey, bitch, here you go. Give it to the world. And I was like, okay. But again, they had to put me through all this healing to be able to deliver it. That's what I was trying to say earlier. It's so crucial that we heal, because if I hadn't done the healing work, I sure as heck could not deliver this to you. I would not have stepped into that kind of potential. I want you to step into your fullness. So let me read a few more pieces of this. The cycle consists of 12 consecutive days of recalibration with 6 live videos and 6 self-led videos, as well as 6 daily practices. There'll be 6 things that you do every single day that are completely manageable to elevate your consciousness. The first 4 days are the first phase, the final 8 days are the final phase, and begin on the summer solstice. Phase 1 is called the chrysalis, and phase 2 is the butterfly. So it's truly shifting out and then shifting up. Breaking that circle, shifting out. So, for example, a day could be shifting from shame to acceptance, or a day could be shifting from anger to forgiveness, or a day could be shifting from apathy to hope. Or a day could be, because so much of this is built with literally the purity of the vibration of love. There's a whole day that I've called the Ace of Cups. Love in all areas of your life. When you're completely in a love frequency, guess what you're going to get? Love. This whole thing is about shifting your cellular vibration, shifting your frequency on a deep, 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 deep level that does not a temporary shift, but again, because it's a fully curated experience, a permanent one. So you're going up, up, up. So it could be shifting out of disappointment and shifting into understanding. It could be shifting into the I am courage. Yeah, that's the other thing too. Like other psychics have been like, oh my God, I'm seeing pieces of this too. I had somebody, I had a friend over the other day when I was first playing with this equipment, like being like, oh shit, oh my God, this is so cool. And she was like, wow, this little boy that I was just talking to, like a young child, and they're so open. That little boy told her the same day, 4, 8, and 12. Like, how clear could source be giving us the same messages until one of us goes, okay, I get it. So this ends with the peace and miracle state. So we're literally shifting out of a state of shadow into a space of calling in miracles. I want every single person tracking what comes from this experience, because it's going to be beautiful. And I'm as ready for it as you are. Like, it's going to be really, really beautiful. At the same time as well, there's a bonus module to help you shield energetically and help you remove lower vibrational energy out of your system. It is, as you can guess, 100% about energy. And being in the cycle also means that we promise to be mindful of our energy and to not purposefully lower our vibration. It's all about going up. Let me read these. Oh my gosh, Crystal says, absolutely. I've been working with you less than a month and I don't recognize myself. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. She's saying that after simply, like literally just doing this work with me for a month, that she's already become like a different person. The thing is, it's not that we're becoming a different person. It's that we're becoming more and more ourselves. We're becoming who we are always meant to be. And we just have no idea what that's like until we do it. Trust that you felt pulled to this. Always trust that. That, I kid you not, anytime I run something, especially of the things that are just like so big, like clear, like cycle, or like the membership, the people that happen to find themselves here that go, I don't know how I found myself here. You don't have to know, babe. Source was like, bitch, watch that video. Bitch, sign on Facebook. Go, 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 go. Guys, we don't have to overcomplicate it. What is overcomplicating? Overcomplicating it is when we go, oh, I can't have that. Oh, I can't ever spend money on myself. Oh, I just have to have a hard life. Is that working? No, that's not working. We don't have to complicate it. The shortest distance between two lines is a short straight line. The shortest distance between you and what you really want next is your repeated ascension and leveling up. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's not any more complicated than that. This is to help you get there. Source, is there any other messages about this? Trust. Trust yourself. Trust why you're led. Trust where you're led. Trust. Healing is the answer that everybody needs and not everybody knows they can do. And not all healing is the same. I know this because I've done them all. I've done literally all of it. I've done breath work. I've done tapping, you name it. I've done all the things. But to get this fully integrated experience of clearing karmic patterns and ascending and activating and upgrading through a full sensory experience is next freaking level. And again, it's going to be like we're right there live. So yeah, one more final announcement, and that is, if you know my work and you trust already and you're like, I know, then drop an emoji and I will send you the page. If you are someone that's new to me and not quite ready to take that dive, there is nothing wrong with that, in which case I fully invite you to do our 5-day transformation event, which runs Monday through Friday. It will not be any more than 20 to 30 minutes per call, where you will go deeply into learning what these different parts of the cycle are. And you will hear the first full example. Well, not full, but the first example of it. I'm feeling not to do it today. I'm feeling that you got to trust. You got to trust. You got to trust. But I can tell you that the light codes are beyond. So, my friends, it is a beautiful, profound, there's the shivers again. Fuck. It is a beautiful and profound honor to be able to psychically channel what they want the world to experience. That is so cool. That is so cool. It is such an honor to be able to do that for you. It's such an honor to be able to deliver this around the summer solstice and to have you go and shift your life, recalibrate anything, change anything, shift out of an old cycle, go into a new space, and truly lead the life that you desire by stepping more into who you truly are in a new way of healing, a way that is going to take over the whole world. But seriously, it's pretty damn big. All right, my loves, leave that emoji if you're ready. And if you're not ready, opt into that 5-day event. Asking my team again to drop that link. And if not, I'll drop it. I love you all so much. Thank you for tuning in. And I'm so excited to see who trusts themselves enough to go for it, to book their booties in the seats for the first seats of the cycle. We already have 2 people in it, by the way. So come on in, come on in, come on in. The water is warm. All right. I love you.